Welcome to Guardian EA Squad, and today we're actually doing the Dominaria Standard Shakeup event. And I think it's actually very important to stress that one of the decks I built previously and keep making videos on because, well, it's a deck that doesn't get featured a lot and honestly is very powerful depending on what circumstance you use it. And for this event, as you can see, hold on, in this event, you can see that a lot of stuff has been banned, like Benish Marshall, History of Benalia, Curious Obsession, Brian Bourne Cutthroat, I cannot speak today, Soren, Arclight Phoenix, Goblin Chain War, Light Up Stage, Rekindling Phoenix, Runaway Steamkin, Nissa Who Shakes the World, Wild Growth Walker, Field of the Dead, Teferi, basically both Teferis, Thought Erasure, which is the only thing I had to change in this deck, surprisingly, just the Thought Erasures, Feather, Hydra Crisis, and Risen Reeve are banned. And so that gives a lot of potential for new decks, like this one. So we took the concept of our original deck, and I've had to change it up a little bit since we were playing it during the streamer event. There we go. And instead of we basically got rid of 2 Vraska's Contempts for 2 Elder Spells. And this helps by getting rid of our Planeswalkers and basically bumping Kaya up to that -5 faster. So basically, as soon as we play Kaya, we can -5. Anyway, then we also, for this event, we had to replace the Thought Erasures with 4 Duresses, and I'm thinking about adding 2 Duresses and 2 Divis, because it's more of a creature-heavy meta than this one. Add 2 Divis and 2 Duress, so that way we can get rid of creatures that are a very pesky problem. Anyway, we got Seeming Symmetry, just to look into our opponent's hand and see what we got, and we can take any card we want, and then have Ashiok basically throw the cards in the bin, which is a good tool for later on the game. We got 2 Search for Ice Contests, just for us to find anything we need, like if we're in late game, we need to find a Kaya quickly to wrap off the game. We got 2 Elder Spells, just like I mentioned before. We had to put those in to get rid of our older Planeswalkers, like our Ashioks and our Narsets, that kept staying on the board to bump up Kaya. And that way we don't have to spend 3 turns bumping up Kaya. We got 2 Prison Realms. This is basically just for, because it exiles them, it's still exile. Oh, I can't. Oh, it still exiles. When Prison Realm enters the battlefield, exile target creature or planeswalker. So we can exile creatures and planeswalkers to keep them off the field. It would still count to our exile count, which is what the main goal of the deck is. We got 3 Narsets, just like Search for Ascanta, we need to find our win cons. So we got 3 Narsets to find our win cons. We got 3 Absorbs, just in case we need it, because people are running a bunch of control decks, and we need counter spells in order to make sure that our stuff goes through. We got 2 Kayas, because honestly that's how many wild cards I had with Kaya. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to deal with doggo. Anyway, we have 2 Kayas because we only have 2 Kayas. I wish we could add a 3rd one, but we only have 2. So we gotta make sure that when we play Kaya, it really counts. Last time I ran the deck within the first game, I only had 1 Kaya, and it was a little bit troubling. So next time I got a Mythic Wildcard, I had to Another Kaya. We got 2 Mortifies. This is for any kind of enchantments that, let's take our Planeswalkers, or any kind of enchantments that can hurt us really bad, like Dawn of Hope, for example. You can keep pouring in creatures, and we can get rid of it. Or we can get rid of pesky creatures like Deputy of Attention, and that kind of stuff. Ashiok. This is the most relevant card in this standard shakeup. I cannot tell you how many times I have run into Forerunners. If you don't know, Forerunners are like, for the example, Forerunner of the Legion is the vampire one, I think. I don't remember it going very well. Anyway, you would look through your deck and find a vampire and put it on top. You can't do that with Ashiok. You can't do that with Ashiok. And the fact that we get to keep milling our opponents over and over and over again makes it to the fact that they just concede. I've had many opponents concede when I play Ashiok late game. They're down to 20 cards. I added Leyline of Sanctuary. This is because we needed protection during the real game for people trying to Thought Erasure us. It helps us basically prevent them from doing that. It also helps us from mono red decks who are trying to target us, so they can't. We've got Settle the Wreckages for the aggro decks. Basically, we push all their things to exile, and then they get lands. So that way, they start to tax us less, and therefore we win more, because we're trying to live to the long game. We got Vraska's Contempt. This is for basically the same thing as Elder Spell. There's a pesky creature or a pesky planeswalker. We play this, and 9 times out of 10, we play this just for the life, if we have to. Kaya's Wrath is the last card, and this is very crucial. I think Kaya's Wrath is very crucial in this deck, because you can sit with a whole pile of cards in the graveyard, and then Ashiok comes on the field. And then everybody gets mad. Because they're like, I can get them back, and then Ashiok comes out. Oops. But this Kaya's Wrath is just to make sure that, people cannot have a board. Okay? Then we have the usual, land, for Godless Shrines. I forgot to update my list a little bit, because I got a Godless Shrine last week, and still have to update. So anyway, I'm going to bring a few games. Save it next, please. Cancel then. Sure, add an island. There we go. Anyway, so remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't mind any criticism as long as it's not too harsh. Like, this show is stupid. Like that much. That's too harsh for everything. It doesn't tell me what I'm doing wrong and how to fix it, or it doesn't bring a problem that's coming up on the actual video itself. And that's what I like to see. Or it doesn't help. Basically, you can explain why you would put a card in or not. And I can tell you why I didn't put that card in or not. It basically creates a friendly environment for people to talk to. And I would like to thank Jeff or I think his name was Skittix. I haven't written it down, so I'm going off the top of my memory. Thank you, Skittix, for commenting on my Mono Blue video. It was an awesome blast. I actually liked your syncopate idea for the Mono Blue Flash video. But the problem is that when I play tested with Kefnet and Tempest Gen, it was too slow. Keep in mind we're trying to curve out at 3, so we have a bunch of counter spells at the. Basically, we have a bunch of counter spells to keep the game going into our aggro. And having something like Tempest Gen and Kefnet that have to be played on our turn is not helpful. So thank you for the suggestion. I did keep the Syncopates though. I replaced 2 Spell Pierces with 2 Syncopates and it's been doing well. Anyway, now on to the video. Oh, by the way, one more thing. I'm sorry about the microphone. I still need to get the what do I call it? Puffering thing? I can't. I'm horrible at naming things. Anyway, that thing to help with my volume and everything. So sorry about the microphone issues. It's once we get to college, we can in about a week. I can order a new puffer thing and we can fix it from there. But the dog is chewed mine up, so whatever. Anyway, we're gonna put this video to 40 minutes because it is a longer deck and I had to explain so much. So this one's gonna be a long haul today. Anyway, anything else I wanted to talk about? I can't remember. I do need to remember to hook up my MP3 player, so wait a minute. Hit the, anyway, this is a good hand to keep because we have 3 lands that we can play Ashiok into, and also we have a line of 70. By the way, sorry if I pronounce things wrong. I have a horrible time pronouncing things, so we're gonna just go with it. So we have this, the Leyline of Safety, and we can play it out, and it basically means our opponents cannot hurt us. It actually helps us in the long haul. We only have one of them because, well, I don't buy my cards, so we've been grinding as much as possible. We finally got 4 Fields of the Deads. It's been a freaking nightmare trying to get our 4 Fields of the Deads. Okay, so in this deck, actually, it's actually better because we see Gutterbones here, right? It's actually better for us to have Ashiok. Because we can kill I thought that guy was banned. Whatever. We're going to need some kind of board wipe. Yeah, sure. It's fine to put this one out because either way, we have something. So, whatever. Keep in mind, this deck is going to go a little bit close to what we don't want, which is less life, but it's fine. Alright. So first we're going to start with Prison now. So that we can find something. We're going to get this Knight of the Legion out. Okay, this land can go in the back. We already got enough lands. We really only need like 6 lands, if possible. 5. Okay, you were stretching it, but we can do it still. Yeah, that's fine. I think yesterday when I played this deck, and I was just like, you know what? Let's just have fun with it. I think that, I don't think we're going to survive long. I mean, we can't play this to get rid of the Vraska's Contempt to get rid of the Spawn of Mayhem, but I don't think we're going to survive long unless we get it like a Kaya's Wrath. Anyway, we played this yesterday, and we only lost once. And that was to an aggro deck that we could not stop. So, as long as you draw your cards right, you're going to be fine with this deck. Yeah, okay. No. Okay, we definitely lost this one. Damn it. But anyway, Ashiok shuts down Gutterbones. So, this is going to be fun. Yeah, we lost that one. But I'm just playing to show y'all that this can be probable in the standard Shakedown. Standard Shakedown, not Shakedown. What the heck was I saying? Anyway, standard Shakedown. That you can still play Esper Control in the standard Shakedown. And people don't really look towards Ashiok and Kaya as a good synergy, and this is a fucking good hand. I love it. Excuse me, I'm just a little bit sick. Ooh, from last night. Okay, this is more of our aggro matchup, so we're going to have to be very careful about what we're doing. Why did we draw 2 Kayas? Our deck's like, here's another Kaya! Yay! This is what you wanted, right? Right? No? Well, you're gonna get it. Oh my god. Alright. We're gonna have to draw, like, a Kaya's Wrath soon, because unless we need to stop this. I think yesterday was a good time to play this deck, because now there's people just going off on this kind of tangent, and it's like, it's gonna be hard. They're just going all aggro. Okay, so we can slow down this deck a little bit. We're going to go ahead and play Prism out. I don't think we take the damage of the Exiles. Yeah, we don't. So we can actually just steal him. Give him to me. Search for Ascanta. I don't think we're going to need it. We need more removal. And spending a turn trying to play Search for Ascanta is not going to help me. Yeah. Go ahead. Hit me for 3 more. Footlight Fiend. Love it. Oh, love a little Tybalt. I cannot say words. Words are hard. Okay, so now I think 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're gonna play Scheming Sentry, and this is why. We're gonna go ahead and grab a Kaya's Wrath to just blow up the board. We're gonna make our opponent look for anything they want, and then we're going to play Ashiok to basically throw everything into the graveyard and then throw it into the exile. So we're basically going to force our opponent to choose a card they love, and they're going to exile it. I think we'll live through it. So our opponent was smart. Good thing we got rid of Gutter Bone, because they cannot bring Gutter Bones from exile. They have to be from the graveyard. But I see what they're doing. This card right here signifies what their deck is doing. They're trying to sacrifice a lot of creatures in order to deal a lot of damage. So, yep, hit me, baby. Yeah, not Ashiok. Ashiok's not important at all. Oh yeah, definitely. Discard that Bontu. Woo! Bontu, baby. Alright. So now let's draw our Vraska's Contempt. I mean, not Vraska's. Oh my god. Okay, Kaya's Wrath. We're gonna go ahead and blow up everything and then play Ashiok -1. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. I want all this damage, man. Give it to me. Give me damage. I think we're just barely gonna survive. Yes. We have lost the art for devil. Alright. And then our little Ashiok is gonna pitch 4 more things into the bin. Ah! That's nasty. But you see how this deck works, and we're trying to get there. A few pointers to note. if you have any removal, keep it. Keep the hand. Because the better thing is, you need a lot of removal in order to... Basically, if you got removal for, let's say, Cellular Wreckage, for example. If you got Cellular Wreckage, keep your hand. Because you could be against an aggro match, and it's better to keep it than have it sitting in your hand all game. Like, for example, I'm actually going to keep this hand. We got a Narset to look for whatever we need to. We got Kaya's Wrath. We're going to keep. Alright, what are we good for? And also, keep it if it's a search for us concept. See, more removal. We got more removal. Alright, pass the turn. We're not going to play Scheming Symmetry. That would be hilarious, but no. Here, go grab your most worthwhile creature. Go. Alright. Go ahead and play another blue. We're going to play a Narset. We're going to look for an Ashiok. Or a... not a Cellular Wreckage. Sure! Let's grab the funniest. Here's a Scheming Symmetry for no apparent reason. Because that's all the opponent sees. Oh, they have Scheming Symmetry. Nice. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and shock this in. We're gonna -2 Narset. We don't really care if Narset lives, so we're just gonna get rid of her. Another Vraska's Contempt can out. And we're just gonna, lessen the damage right now. We're basically replaying for our shock as well. And this girl is hard to get rid of anyway, so we're gonna do it now. Now we just need white mana. Yeah, go ahead. That's a druid. That's a druid. Oh, is this Enchantment Tribal? I think it might be Enchantment Tribal. Which is gonna be hilarious. Okay, let's look for some white mana. I've never used this to look for a land. So this is gonna be hilarious. Okay. Which white mana do I want, really? I think let's go for like a white-black. Yeah, that will work. We didn't need more black mana deck. And basically, we're gonna make them, if they want to, because I've realized a bunch of problems with this deck. They're gonna attack Ashiok. Oh, did you choose your best card? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, it is Elemental Tribal. This is a good sign of Elemental Tribal. Look, this Angelic Gift. We also have this. I can't pronounce her name right, so I'm going to try. Denitha Cashin Paragon? I don't know. Drew the Horns and Sailor Element Enchanter, which means basically, yep, there you go. Which means basically, it's gonna be a crap show. But I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do it again, but this time I'm not gonna play Ashiok because fuck no. All right, this time I'm gonna grab another white mana. Let's go for white blue. Glacial Fortress. Perfect. We have Isolated Chapel on the top. We didn't really fucking need to do it, but that's fine. And this will just help us just clear out the board, get everything gone. We'll take a little bit of damage this game, but everything's gonna be gone, so fuck it, right? And pass the turn. Have fun. Ugh. So hopefully, because this system has had problems in the past with recording over 30 minutes, we don't have those problems. Ow. Oh, you grabbed another Paradise Druid. How lovely. Did you grab a land because he thought I had an Ashiok? See, that's where the mental mind games get into. Alright, so let's go ahead and Kaya's Wrath. So that way, you know, we have basically a bunch of things now in the graveyard. They can't get rid of them. Oh well. Cool. A Cellular Wreckage. This will help later on. So we're just going to pass the turn. Because all of our cards are responses. So pass. Pass. Cool. Pass the turn. It's now a stalemate. Aww. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. I don't know what's worse. I'm trying to get my pieces so that way I can look for the pieces I actually need. And I think I'll just play Prison Realm to go ahead and look for things that I need. Uh-huh. 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 Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Well, you don't draw too many cards now. And then we're gonna Prisoner Realm the pop. Then I can't say her name right. So, like I said, I will butcher names until the kingdom come. It's gonna happen. Awesome! Yes! That's what we needed. We need more Ashiok. That will help us a lot. Because this is enchantment tribal. And the more creatures we get rid of, the more powerful we get. Oh, cool. And now, he can't stop us. So, we're now adding 17 cards into the exile. So now, we're going to get Kaya soon. So, it's past the turn. So now it's just control at this point. Pass. Okay, cool. Isolated Chapel. Let's play it. Go ahead and do it again. Because the more cards we get in there, the better it'll be. Good game, sir. Yep, I think we got rid of all their creatures, so that's why he's saying good game. Nice. By the way, I like this land art, the Unhinged. I think it's from the Unhinged series. Am I right? I think so. I just don't remember what these are from, and I love these lands because mainly where is it? The forest one. The forest one is too chaotic. I'll show you later, but it's really funny. Sorry, I need something to drink, so get some Kool-Aid action into our video. Uh-oh, I forgot to turn my MP3 player on. There we go. Now it's charging. Quick search for X content, which is what we need. What word need? Yep, that's saying. I don't know what this is. Oh, that was for the MP3 runner. Press content, which will help us look for stuff. We got 2 removals, and we got an Ashiok. Perfect hand. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play the Godless Shrine now. By the way, I like the effect they add on lands. Watch. Basically, when you play them, they have this little purple animated. You can look through this island. Like, watch this. I'm just gonna drag it over here and then. Aw, they didn't do it again. That's sad. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Search for Azcanta now, and then next turn we're gonna play the Prison Realm to get rid of this Forgotten God. Priest of Forgotten Gods. I cannot read either. I can't pronounce. I can't read. I'm a disgrace to this nation. Anyway. Graveyard. Cool. An isolated chapel. That will help. Now let's go ahead and play Prison Realm. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of this priest. Duress is a fine card. We can start looking in their hand to see what exactly they're trying to do. I got a hint of what they're doing with this priest. They may be playing some kind of Rakdos Sacrifice guild. Alright, next turn we're going to get rid of that Chandra. And then the following turn we're going to get rid of Judith. And then the following turn Ashiok goes up. We can pitch this in the graveyard. It doesn't really matter. There's an Ashiok. The game's really telling me, play Ashiok, you piece of shit. Anyway. So I gave him 2 damage from Judith. Okay, cool. This is going to be a dangerous game because with Judith on the board, we could play into a board wipe and have a lot of damage on our hands. Cool. Okay, what do we got? Elder Spell, Graveyard. We don't need it. There's Lakaya. Okay, our combo piece is coming together. Intercept. We're going to go ahead and see if he gets tricked by Ashiok. Okay, we're going to go ahead and boop, boop. Get rid of 4 cards. Oh, that's good. That's a good feeling, getting rid of like a Planeswalker and 2 creatures that have recursion. Nice. But if he decides to attack us, we take 6 damage, which will hurt like fuck. Yep. Ow, ow, ow. Aren't you glad that Light of the Sage is not a part of this? Okay, this is gonna be fun. Yep, and he gets bigger because now somebody's dealt damage. I don't think we're gonna need Narset. We're gonna need Narset. Fuck. Alright, just so that way, I think we're dead in the water anyway, but let's see, 1, 2, 4, and then he can add 3. Yeah, we're dead in the water anyway. Because if he just pumps them up, we're dead. So I'm just going to concede after Ashiok does her thing. And that's going to be the showing for this deck. I tried to get as much rounds as there as possible. I showed a win, I showed 2 losses. But that was just me being arrogant. Because, of course, I'm arrogant. Anyway. So this is a fun deck. It's got a lot of features that are good. You can change out a few, like, for example, say you don't want Sell the Wreckage, for example, because it's too expensive. Cry of the Carnarium can help, or Ritual of Soot, or anything else. If you just need to get rid of stuff, Conclave Tribunal in replacement to, I would suggest, or Ixalan's Binding in replacement of Prison Realm, gets more stuff, but I found that Prison Realm does more. So in my testing that I've been doing, than Conclave, Tribunal, or Ixalan's Binding combined. Because I used to have 4 of each copy, and I think I draft down to 2 because I got so much removal. And I would strongly suggest limiting Kaya to 2. Because keep in mind, we don't need Kaya until the late game. But I would like to show you how Kaya works. And actually, I think I did on one of the videos. So I'll post the video of the other 2 Esper Control decks, my Esper Control, in the description as well. So that way you can, see how the deck works and see how, different things, and also blast out your earbuds, because that was when I didn't have a microphone and was in college. So, air horn warning, train warning, and basically a bunch of loud noises, so get prepared for that. Anyway, when we get back to college, which is next week, I am gonna finally be playing a deck I want to play. And I saw on Hoagland's channel, I like the deck, but I don't have any, what is that? What is it called? Fuck. That fucking extra turn that keeps getting put into when it goes into the graveyard, go back. I'm gonna have to look it up. Hold on. I know it's 7 mana, so I can easily look it up. And I know it's banned. So, hold on. For 7 mana. Oh, and not collected, because I don't have it. Okay, next is a fake. I could not even freaking think of the name, because I don't have any. Anyway, so I'm going to be trying this. I have to change up the deck a little bit, because, well, I kinda had to figure out how to get extra turns. And we may be in a problem where I may not be able to pull it off. So this is going to be fun. I'm thinking about adding it. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, by the way, I have a little problem with this issue right here. Okay, remember the code for getting 3 random mythics? Yeah. They gave me 2 emergency powers in that. That is bullshit. Like, I was expecting, oh, I get things that I can put. No, you get emergency powers. Fuck you. That's all I was thinking. Like, god damn it. Alright. Anyway, one more thing. I was talking about the lands. And I like the sets of lands. Hold on. I need to drop that. This is the land I like the most. There's too much stuff going on in it. And I like it. But anyway, they're having a bunch of lands on sale and everything. I think this is the last set. I think I've also got all the unhinged. I don't know what this is from, though. I keep seeing it. I love the art style for it. Believe me. But I don't know where it's from. I'm completely drawing a blank on this. Anyway. Just remember these events usually last for 3 days, so if you want to get it, do it now. And they'll give you, if you do it within 6 games, you get them all. Fucking no, I didn't unlock that. Okay. Apparently I was high one morning and just went, fuck it. Didn't I unlock it? I'm confused. Coffee. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be seeing you later. Just remember that to game hard, you need to game well. Always, see you later.